Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and today I have this super cute 3-pocket one-page wonder. I've put closures on all of mine. I used different ones for each one. For this one I used this wraparound closure that I made for another video that was very popular. And then for these two I just made belly bands. And they are super cute. Let me show you the insides. So it just flips up. You've got a pocket in here. And then you've got another flip here with a pocket here. And then you've got a pocket on your side. And I think these are super cute and fun. Great for Happy Mail, great for gifts, a little simple gift. And I'm going to show you the inside of this one because this is actually a really good project for single-sided 12 by 12s because the only white space that you will see is this inside of here. That's it, nothing else. So if you want to use a single-sided for this, this is a good project for it. So I am actually going to use a double-sided. And I'm going to score it. The first thing I'm going to do is score it upright at 6. Okay. Not with that, with this guy. So just in half on your 12 by 12. And then we're going to turn it once to the left. And you're going to score at 2.5. And at 7. And at 10. 2.5, 7, and 10. Now I have an extra score line in here that doesn't belong. But I think it's okay because it's at the, it's the direction of the 6. Yeah, so I'm just going to fold in half here so I can get my bearings. So we want to put our paper, our 6-inch score is here, our top is here, okay? And we're going to take, I'm actually just going to go ahead and make all my folds because it's just going to make it easier to see where we want to be. Okay. And then this guy over here. Okay. So what we want is we've got our score line down the middle. We got our top facing up and we're on our back. And I'm going to just put a little X here and a little X here so that I know which ones I'm doing. So if I turn it once to the left, this upper right corner here with the X, it's our skinniest section, right? I'm going to cut that. So I'm going to cut here on this score line. And actually this one I can do with my trimmer because it's just a straight one. And that's gonna go just to that score line. Okay, and that's gonna end up folding in like that, okay? Now, you've got your big section here on the right. We've got our other X up in the left corner. You've got your big section here, and you've got this section here, and we're gonna make pocket notches on each of those. So here, on the outside for this one, that's gonna form your big pocket on the side where I had that card. And then on the bottom for this one, and that's gonna form your pocket that flips up, right? Now, this is the time to ink if you're gonna do it before we glue. And actually, let's take a look. We'll fold it. We'll fold it up how it's gonna go so you can see where your inking goes, right? So I'm gonna fold in half and flip it over so that my pocket and flip are here. So this guy, actually, nope, I want it this way. So this pocket down here from all this is gonna fold up. And it is a good idea with this. I probably should have said this earlier, but you want your paper to not be super thick on this one because it does something that is kind of on the thicker side gets to be a little, it's hard to get these creases nice with it. And I have done this project multiple times because of that. I had to get a slightly thinner paper. And actually, I think what I want to do on this is going to get glued. So let's glue this right now because it's better to do it before we fold this anyway so that it doesn't move. So this guy here is going to get glued just right down like that. Okay? And then we can ink while that's grabbing because we want it to be pretty sturdily held before we fold it. It will go better for us. So let's go ahead and glue this section too, because that will make our lives easier, and then we'll ink. So this guy is gonna get glue here in the section with the X, and then also here for our pocket, we're gonna glue right along here, okay? And then we're gonna be able to just fold this guy in half. It's amazing. I've done this project, I think 3 times now, maybe 4, actually 4. Off camera, and actually even on camera once because I am redoing it. And it went so smoothly, came together so nicely off camera. Then as soon as I get on camera, it's like, what? I think there's a technical term for that, right? Like that when the camera turns on, you can't think anymore. I did, see, now, and this is why. I wanted to ink my pocket before I glued it. This guy right here, that's okay. We can do it quick before the glue takes hold, and that's totally fine. Our notch, both of our notches, and this one will still be able to happen just fine too. Okay, so ink your notches quick if you want to do it. And then while my glue dries on everything, I'm gonna ink all my other edges. This paper, especially with this kind of postal theme, really needs it. I have so many cute little projects coming up, you guys. I actually invented one myself based on a suggestion from somebody who took my workshop. She had a style that she was looking to make, and she wanted help figuring out how to do it. So I made it up myself, and that's going to be a project upcoming in a video very, very soon. I can't wait to film that one for you because it was so fun to make, and it's really pretty simple, but it's a great, cute journal style. Okay, we're gonna flip that guy back up now, right? So this one comes this way, and this one's going to come down. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fold that down so I can ink, because I don't wanna fold my other one yet until it is really solidly grabbed with my glue. Do my inking there. And then I'm going to round my corners too. And I am still getting a little bit of a fussy edge over on the side there that I might want to trim off. How did that work? Yeah, I guess that is my notches on the back. That's the way it goes. Okay, and so this guy now can get folded over here. We're a little bit there we go. That guy here. And then we can round our corners for this one. And I'm gonna ink. And then this guy comes down here over the top. I got a little bigger on my section there, I think because of the backward scoring. That's okay. Still fun. It's a little taller than my others, with my top section a little shorter. But that might actually be nice. So the last thing for the structure here, not to forget, because I did forget before, we want to glue this to make our pocket here, okay? So we're just going to glue on the two sides. You know, some projects work out beautifully and are just a joy and fun, and other projects just give you a headache. This is one of those ones, like, I like the end result, it is cute, but man, for some reason, it just does not want to cooperate with me. I think I must have started and redone this video, I don't even know how many times. And that is, and it's still, I've still got this really fussy pocket here. Okay, so for a closure, I picked this, I pulled this paper, which was from a discarded project that didn't work out. And I'm gonna cut it down to about this size and make it into my belly band. I'll give this guy a little bit of decor. See where we want this. It does have a score line in the funny spots. And I don't know, maybe I should do this like the other one since it, yeah, I think maybe we'll do that. It can come, I'm gonna cut that off at that mistaken score line. This is such pretty paper, I wanna use it. I think we'll do it like the one with the tie. So it'll come around more like this. Okay. And that's a little bit shorter maybe than I would make it otherwise, but it's okay. I think it'll be pretty. Let's see. So then we want some kind of paper to make our little square guys. So I'm gonna do like this one. So we want little square square pieces that kind of go like this. It's gonna be on here like this. Do I want it that big or do I want it more square? It's also not very straight on this side. Okay. I'm gonna make 2 of those. Just putting them on here and testing them out to see how I want this. Kind of like that. I might leave them, I think I'm gonna leave them bigger. Just to experiment with something different, right? Ink it all up and see where my big eyelets are. If you want to just do a belly band, that's easy. Just measure this out, the size you want it, and then glue it. Just be aware that, you know, you might want a little bit of extra room so that you, when you fill it up, it will not be too tight. Okay, I'm just gonna glue these on to my edges here. On both sides of this guy. Gonna need a sec to grab as usual. And then let's see, let's make sure that that's even. I do want it to be in the same spot. Okay, let's find our eyelets and some grommets since they're the bigger ones. And these come together. I just, with the littler ones, don't usually use the grommets, so I don't worry about it, but these bigger ones need them. Okay, and let's look for some kind of ribbon that might go with this too. What kind of thing are we gonna want on here? I don't know if I have everything. Maybe twine is the way to go on this one. I actually have this white stuff. I don't don't know. I don't know if that's going to be splashy enough. Maybe something a little more feminine, like this might work. I think that'll go through the bigger eyelets. And let's think about what else. Maybe we want to do a little something to this this front. Oh, and we can also fill this guy up. I have a little bit. I have a bunch. I have all these coin pockets that I made in a previous video, which I have been stuffing into these projects. And then these little darling ones. Do I have any more of the little darling ones? Oh, I maybe don't. I need to make more of those little darling ones. Oh my goodness, they were so fun. I'm gonna mass make. Oh, here they are. Here's that one. So cute. I'm gonna stuff that guy in here. And let's make a card. Or maybe pull a Tim Holtz. We've got a couple Tim Holtzes here. Something like this can go nicely in here. It's actually quite a big pocket. And I do not have my whale tail at the moment, so I think I'll just add a little something there. What do we have for outer decoration? Ooh, I have a little scrap of one of these, which I think would be really awesome on that. I'm gonna put them on. Over here. Just like that. I do like to mix a little bit of frilliness with these kind of vintagey, I don't know, grungier colors and, you know, postal themes and things. Just digging around a little to see what else we've got. Something like that. I don't know, that color is a bit weird with this guy. Could do something like this, like I did with the other one where it just kind of hangs. I kind of like that. If I have something that I want to fill it with. But a lot of those, too pink, of those labels, and they're just not the right color. So we could, okay, that really girlies it up, but I like that idea. So here's what I'm thinking. I've got some leftover. I always save this. I don't know if it's called acetate. Whenever I get it in some kind of packaging, I save it to use in this sort of scenario. Okay, fun. So maybe this guy is what I'm thinking, but I want to see what it looks like first. Glue on my fingers, getting everywhere. Yeah, I'm liking it already, even like I can barely tell. So I'm gonna glue. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I don't want to glue on the front of that, I'm gonna cut another one. Just so that we can actually glue this guy on here this way. Whee, this is gonna be fun. Okay, this is turning out more fun than I thought it was gonna be. The question though is where it needs to go in order to be in my frame where I want it. Yeah, down a little more, down, down. Problem with gluing it on acetate is that it is really, that is gonna show no matter what I do probably. Eep, eep, eep. You have to get it perfect. Otherwise it's junky. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy on here. I probably should have inked that little leafy guy too, but it's okay. Oh, isn't that cute? Super fun. I love it. I got the little frames from Album Love Handmade, and I'm just gonna then glue just the top of that over here. Oops, and I've actually got a little bit of acetate sticking out, so I'm gonna trim that off first. And just put that down just like that. And hopefully our belly band is still going to mix well with this. I'm gonna let that sit for a second and maybe add a word or something too, or this is still on that same, something like this might be nice. Some Tim Holtz sticker words might also go well here. I don't know what I did with them. I don't know how that's gonna look behind the belly band either, so let's do that piece first, and then we'll see. Okay. So where do I want my holes? Something like here, and then something like here. Very precise. Okay, and I'm using my handheld crocodile. I am actually going to use the big hole punch and punch those holes. And then we are going to slide our pencil in there. Nice and big, so that my eyelets will go in without hopefully giving me too much grief. And then I've got my grommet, and I'm going to put that on my crocodile and press down straight. Hopefully get that in there nice and good. And then same thing on the other side. Grommet. It's a bit tricky with this handheld one because you really kind of got to get it to be straight up and down. You don't want to have it in an angle or it gets wonky. There. Did I do that backwards with the grommets? I don't know. They're a little loose. Okay, so then we're gonna get some, we're gonna try this guy. And I'm gonna put him in just like this. I hope he goes into this size grommet, okay? I think this will look really nice, actually. Ooh, getting excited. It's turning out good. That is the nice thing about, you know, projects where kind of as it's going, you're feeling a little bit like, oh my God, this is a disaster. But then when it comes to the end of it and you've made a nice thing, it's kind of rewarding. This is maybe not the way to tie this. Okay. Yes. I love that. I think this is actually my favorite one of all of them already. I mean, this one's pretty. This is pretty. But that's really an eye catcher. It's a stunner with that big bow and the male. That is the 3-pocket one-page wonder, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying doing these projects with me, and I will see you in the next video.